Hey
morning.
guys, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome everybody.
I wonder if your morning is going better than ours.
Well, I don't even think the morning's been bad.
No.
I think it's more last night was bad. So, uh, we've got 12 items that sold.
Hold on, we're foggy. 1 second.
Are we foggy?
I feel like we're foggy. But now let's try it. Are we clean?
Is that
Yeah, that's a little better.
a little better?
A little better.
Lower expectations. So yeah, we got 12 items sold. One of which that we simply cannot find. We have turned up the house
Everywhere.
all over the place. And the first item we sold was a Bible, so I'm kind of holding it with hopes that it
Not today, Satan. You can't take our whole day again. Just yesterday. Today, no. Get out.
So yeah, so essentially I listed this item Monday night
Yeah.
at
Fresh.
7:59.
fresh.
So this is one of the things that when you are listing on a consistent basis, you have to go and like, okay, when did I list this item? It doesn't have a bin number. What is going on?
Dun, dun, dun.
And so I listed this with
It's this
two
big.
things of Tupperware, and Monster,
Yeah, like the monster truck.
Blazing the
things.
Monster
Yeah.
Machines lot. So those are the four items that I listed basically together. So my thinking is like, okay, it should be
Near
with them.
there.
It is just a deck of
Little
cards.
deck of cards.
Sealed deck of cards for a vintage
Mm-hmm.
board game or whatever. Sold for $13.50, and we have literally looked everywhere for at least 2+ hours.
I've touched every item that we have in the bins. Every item I took out one by one by one by one. Nothing. It's not in the bins.
So we don't know where it can be. I've searched the trash in my room in here.
Next step
Um,
is we're putting gloves on and we're going through the big trash.
yeah, I don't want to do that, but we
Exactly.
have no choice. The good thing is we did look through. We've only canceled one in the last 90 days.
The golf club.
No,
something
it was
else.
something else. So it's not going to take us from
Top seller.
top rated seller down to above standard. It's not going to do that to us. So
But we're going to have to be on our
P's and Q's.
or dot the T's, cross the I's.
I thought it was you got to be on your P's and Q's.
Cross the T's,
pretty
dot
sure
the
it's-
I's.
You're killing me.
We're going to have to be very careful.
So we're not ready to cancel the order yet. We're still going to be looking and searching
Yes.
and hoping that we can, in fact, find the item.
To be continued. We'll let you know
So
tomorrow.
we will let you know. But man, I tell you, like, I think a return doesn't impact me as badly as this. Like we've had returns and it doesn't necessarily like
Beat you up like
beat
this.
me up. This is like I get
I
into
think
full on
this has
depression.
been the worst one, only because it was just listed.
Yeah.
And we have no idea where it is.
So I am like trying to play through the mindset of okay, what was going on at that time?
Yeah.
What was I doing?
And my reference of what's happening when I'm no use. It's on you. I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
So
I think we
anyways.
have to ask the little, just in case.
He's been on the
I
couch.
know he's
There's
been
no
sick.
way.
That's another aspect of it that adds complexity. Is our little one is very sick right now.
Yeah. So we have an appointment this afternoon. Hopefully, getting better fast.
So all right, now we will move on to the sales. We sold a Bible.
Please God help us.
And this is like fake leather, $8.95 plus shipping on that one, sold via promoted listing. That was
Okay.
actually in our bins. Most of our books are all in their own little
yeah.
things, but that one's actually in bins. Next up, we sold a Hello Kitty Party. This is a DS game, complete in box. Haven't had this listed very long. $9.95 plus shipping, or $9.99 plus shipping on that
All
one.
the shipping items are super easy today, so that will allow me way more time to help on the hunt.
Next up, we have a pair of Jordans. Now, these Jordans do not have laces, so for that reason, we sold them a little bit cheaper.
And one of the insoles is not normal.
Oh, I don't know if I highlighted that or not, but...
Not today, Satan.
Are we sure it's not that there's
I don't
another
know.
one
I can
underneath
look.
it or not?
I can
But,
peek.
um,
Yeah, it is in there. Okay, we're good. They have extra cushion on one side.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just leave that because it is pictured that way.
Okay.
So
Back to-
$22.45 plus shipping on that pair of shoes.
Okay.
Next up, your shirt. I thought this was a really cool looking shirt.
You wanted to keep it, I said.
It was
No.
a 2X, so it's a little too big for me.
If it was not a 2X, I would say no. But
It is a
Here's
single
the-
stitch. This is vintage, and it is a rattlesnake. And the cool thing is I think the back is the coolest part. Is that you get to see the back of the snake.
yeah.
And I don't even
It
really
is
like
cool.
snakes, but I just think the pattern and
And it's-
everything, and the fact that it's
Yeah.
like
Vintage.
all over
Yeah.
print.
And the tie dye is kind of cool. But here's the stitching. Old style.
Yep. $30 plus shipping, sold via promoted listing. Didn't have it listed for too long either.
No, I just listed this one.
So not too shabby on that. Anytime you can get some decent money for clothing, and that's two big, decent clothing sales in a
I
row
know.
with the Nike hoodie.
It's just been staring at me all this time.
We sold a troll, $8.95 plus shipping on that one.
With a
Sold via
gem on the
promoted
belly.
listing. We've had the trolls. They're not something I would advise to pick up very often, just because they sit for a long time. So
Boys think they're super weird.
yeah. What did that say?
It said low battery.
Oh, come on.
Keep going, keep
You're
going.
killing me. We sold an ornament. I don't know if you want to
I'll
take it
take
out.
it out.
I could take a pic. I could show the picture
No,
here.
you gotta make sure it's not broke.
I already looked at that.
Going.
This is the glass nutcracker ornament. Old World Christmas. So again, just Christmas sales.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
all
sell
the time.
$22.95 plus shipping on that one.
Very good.
Not so
Has the box.
too
with it.
bad on that one. Next up, we have Mario Galaxy. This one, the game does not work, so it is complete in box, but has been tested. In the game, I cannot get it to boot, or it starts and then it freezes. I can't remember exactly, but I made sure that whenever I list these, like that have issues, I put it in the description as far as what happens. $9.95 plus shipping, even with it not working. If this game worked, it would be like $20. So somebody might think that, hey, I got a resurfacer machine and maybe they can fix it. Better luck on them. There goes the card that's just staring
Pass
at
over
me,
it. Pass
and
over it.
saying, hey, you can't find me.
Okay, I sold a Under Armour Carolina hoodie, and that sold for $15.40.
$15.40. Have you had that listed for a while?
Yeah.
Because yeah,
That's
it was
not
listed
newer.
for about $20, and somebody sent an offer for $15.40.
Take it.
We went ahead and took it. Next up, we sold. This is one of the rare occasions where a Madden game can be worth a little bit of money. I'm gonna guess. This is just a guess that this might have been the last Wii Madden. So if somebody wants to play Madden on the Wii, they want the most recent
Yeah.
version.
I was going to say most newest, but that
Most
would've-
newest.
That's why I didn't say it.
I'm so glad you didn't say that. Except for now we've super highlighted it now. And we're gonna just keep talking about it. Super newest. No, I'm just kidding. Madden,
No, it was most newest.
most newest. Okay. Madden 13, Calvin Johnson on the cover. $13.95 plus shipping. Not bad for a Madden game. Most of the time people just instantly think they're not worth anything. And you want to talk about another sports title that is actually worth money at times. Like, not all of them, but most of them, I would say, is the WWE series. They actually retain some resale value. And a lot of it's just because the rosters changed quite a bit. So, like, perfect example is, like, Bray Wyatt, who recently passed away. R.I.P. Bray Wyatt. Who was actually on the back cover. And I'm sure he might be actually in the dialogue if you play the game. Sold for $14 plus shipping on that one. So, and again, I just listed those. Both those games were like just recently listed, and they sold instantly. So, not too bad. And we have The Godfather. We actually sold this recently. What's interesting is when I sold mine, we sold it for $9.95. The market already has dipped a bit on these. So, like just in no time,
Yeah.
you know, a market can change. This one sold for $8 plus shipping. So, you got to be willing to be fairly flexible
with your
with
price.
markets based on pricing. I also will say I wanted to highlight this because I've been seeing this quite a bit. When you go into eBay and you search an item, and while you're trying to, and I kind of want to do this just as like a little bit of a thought experiment to see if you've noticed it too. But if you're searching for like a specific item, so if I put the Godfather Blu-ray in collection and like I write that in there, I'll get maybe it'll say like 65 listed, right? And then you go to solds and you'll see there's 12 solds. But then when you look a little bit deeper, you'll notice like the top 8 match what I'm actually searching, and then the rest of them might be DVDs, they might be different versions, they might be, you know, Godfather 1 Blu-ray instead of having like the full collection.
Yeah.
And so it like dilutes your search aspect, but then the solds will actually match what it is. So if you were sitting there in the store and you quickly go to try to figure out, is this something that's going to be really good for your sell-through in terms of like it's going to sell quickly and be good for your store, and you look a little bit deeper, if you look at the surface, you'll be like, oh, this is
only look at the totals.
It's a terrible sell-through. I should not buy this item. But then when you start to look at it a little bit deeper, you're like, oh wait, no, this is actually a really good sell-through.
Yeah. I could see why they're doing that is to encourage like sales that are related to something that you've searched.
I see the purpose of it too, but like
it's hard to get a sell-through percentage.
The downside too is if they're just using that as a way to push promoted listings more. And so like you have to promote in every category because we might just throw it up on anything. Yeah. So, and then it also will...
We're going to promote the crap out of your item.
Well, then it will also dilute, like your... If you go in your seller dashboard and you're looking at how many times has my item been seen.
True.
Well, has it been seen to relevant searches when somebody's actually searching for my item?
For a specific item.
These are all things that I don't think, you know, are being talked about enough in the community right now to where... You know, what are the negative impacts? What's the future look like when eBay is kind of doing its own thing to some degree? Now, granted, the other aspect of this, too, is I've seen, and this doesn't necessarily affect a lot of what we sell, but I've seen in, like, the card community, for example, if somebody's selling an Aaron Judge rookie card that's graded, right? Well, they'll go down, and for the player, they'll click every player possible just so that Aaron Judge will show up if somebody's searching for Alex Rodriguez. And I think
that's dirty.
They should be like,
yeah, that should not be allowed.
You're just you're thinking that's a benefit to you. It's not a benefit to you because
what's the odds of somebody wanting the specific
Alex Rodriguez and then they want an Aaron Judge? Like, no, they're not the same thing. Yeah. So stop doing this. Yeah. And so I do think to some degree
bleeding into the eBay algorithm.
Just in general, like, and I think it's going to confuse the algorithm. It's going to confuse because you're telling the algorithm and eBay that this is what the item is, but then it's not.
Well, honestly, too, even, like, this goes into every system, like, Whatnot. Like, when you make the title for your show, one of the videos I watched was saying, put every single brand that you're going to show in your title, because if someone's searching for a brand and you only have, like, men's clothing, but you have, like, 200 different types of brands, then they're not going to find the one specific thing. So you in Whatnot, you can have as long of a title as you want, and then they can find your show. But if people are doing that and just including every brand, even if they're not going to show it, like that's just a waste of everybody's time.
Yeah, it's it just and I also think it just creates a poor experience. Which, how can I call that a poor experience where we might be canceling an order for not being able to find it? Oh, the tangle web we weave.
Look at you and all your little sayings.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't beat most newest. Most newest. Most newest is still taking the cake.
Hey, I didn't actually say it. I caught myself before it came out of my mouth, and then I just let you know what happened in my brain.
Oh, okay. Most newest.
Most newest.
So I hope you enjoyed this most newest video of ours. And we are going.
Most newest.
We are going to
ship, hunt.
Hunt, yes.
And homeschool, and doctor visit. And what are you gonna do?
I mean,
you gotta get out of your funk. You gotta like let it go. It's a deck of cards. Like move along.
I think today I'm going to tackle some shoes. I did do a lot of going through video games to try to parse down some of our collection over on that side of the world. We have I have a Wii that's ready to be listed, and then we have 2 more coming that I purchased on Whatnot recently. And so we're about to be
too many Wii's.
Wii strong.
Wii overload.
Which is fine. They sell well locally. And so it's just a matter of I want to get some of these systems up. You know, we're probably still a month away from, at least a month
sales.
away from starting
Decent garage sales.
decent garage sales. I still fully plan on us
Being there.
going this weekend, but low expectations.
Yeah.
So,
I've seen nothing. I
Yeah.
haven't looked hard. So.
but yeah, off to the hunt
We
go.
hope you have a flippin' fantastic day.
There you go.
And you too.
With your most newest day.
Yes. You all have a good one. And we'll see you later.